ESL, English as a Second Language. This was today's question on algebra. Everything is relative, but you say completing the square is easier? Okay. I don't see any question on this. And I didn't talk about the roots of the solution set because that's not the level of this question. I didn't think so. The person just told me they struggled with factorization. Now we are going to do English as a second language. Second language. All right. The other day we learned how to bring two sentences together. And I'm going to review what we did a few days ago. We are building sentences. Okay. Okay, the other day we learned a special way of joining these sentences. Do you remember how to use and to join the sentences? How can you use and to join these sentences? We used and the last time. You put and in the middle. What should I remove? Okay. You said I put and in the middle. And tired. Yes. All right. So, what is the difference between sentence A and B? I'm sorry. What's the difference between sentence C and these two? What is the difference? You look at the question, you look at the sentences and tell me, what is the difference? Look at them, look at this sentence, look at this sentence. Now look at this. Based on what you see, based on what, and yes, very good. And is the difference. We are building the sentences. We join. I should use joining sentences rather. I should say join. That's much better. Joining sentences. Yes, we joined them using and. Very good. What is another difference between this sentence and these two? What does this one do? What's missing here? What did we remove? What did we remove from this new sentence? This is a new one. This is our new sentence. The subject, yes, because the subject is the same for this in sentence A and B. We don't repeat it here. The subject and the verb. You see, we didn't say say Victoria is happy and is tired? Victoria is happy and tired. Note that we already have this here. We already have this in the first sentence. We keep that and then we add the rest of the new information. Yes, wonderful. Now, today we are going to do the same exercise, but we will use a comma in the first example, and then I'll talk about the next example later. We are going to use a comma. And I'll give you an example. This is the book I use for my reference. Composition, level 2, scholastic. Okay. The sentence is hello. The sentence is we are going to learn how to join the two sentences. This time we are not using and, but we will be using a comma. I changed it a bit. I changed the sentence for our purposes. Can you see my handwriting? Can you see my handwriting? Can you see my handwriting? And I forgot to ask you, what languages do you speak? Okay, good. What languages do you speak? What languages do you speak? What languages do you speak? Greek, very good. English, Spanish, okay. So, Mary spotted the animal is sentence A. Sentence B, the animal was a tiger. In the new sentence, I will say Mary spotted the animal a tiger. All right, so in this new sentence, I didn't repeat the object. You see how here we have the subject and the object? Much like we did in the previous sentence when we didn't repeat the subject, here we are dealing with the object. And the object is the same. The animal was a tiger. I don't repeat this, only I am more specific about the kind of an animal, a tiger. And I use a comma to join the two. Okay, let me give you your example. Let me give you your example to work on. Here is your example. Here is your example. Sam was partner. Sorry, I don't have enough space. All right. She worked with Sam. Sam was his law partner. How would you bring the two together? How would you bring the two sentences using a comma? I see your words, but different countries use different language. I'm glad you have that name for it. How would you join these? Using a comma. Based on the example that I did before. We didn't use which. We didn't use which in the previous sentence. Anybody remembers? Anybody remembers?